Hi guys, so I'm at Orwell today. I've collected the CF Moto 700 MT. Got it for a few days, going to do some different bits with it, we're going to review it, going to see what we think of it. Probably going to take it off-road. So let's go for a ride, shall we?
One thing I did say difficult about this bike is when you're riding along, putting this on. Green it's on, it's a little bit warm. Blue is warming up more, which doesn't make sense to me because blue's an odd colour for it. Red it's very, very hot, and I have to say it did get really hot yesterday. So I'm just going to have it on blue, and the heated grips are very much the same. Oh! But when you're riding, it doesn't tell you on the dash. So you're just like fiddling around, you don't know if you turned it on or off or what modes it's in. And I've got to try and get this bike up on my dodgy knee on a sloped driveway. See how this works. Ooh, we done it.
Is your GoPro on? I don't know, do you want that on or not?
What one?
The one on this. Done that yet?
No. We done it! You can flick it on if you want, but not first.
No, don't worry about it then.
Yeah? Tell me when you're ready.
Whenever.
That's for Ian, innit? That little rev was that for that Ian then, wasn't it? Your air and noise pollution for Ian.
Yeah.
We had some bloke on social media having a moan about our bikes and our driveway. Bear in mind, he don't live near us, and it was just on socials. Right, let's go for a little bimble. So, we are on the CF Moto 700 MT. All I can hear is my Tiono roaring behind me. It's bloody lovely. So I picked this up from Orwell's yesterday. Straight away noticed some bits about it that I weren't keen on. Straight away noticed some bits on it that I was keen on. And I put a little thing on my Instagram asking what you lot want to know about it, because obviously it's a Chinese brand, so people are curious about these things and whatnot. So yeah, obviously the Chinese bikes are coming into the world now, and there's going to be, like someone else that I work with says, it's the future of bikes. I don't know if it is the future of bikes, but it's definitely the direction that people are going in. Mainly because of value for money, I think, and what you can get from them. Because like I say, the stuff that this is quite a well equipped bike and whatnot. So yeah. So you haven't ridden it yet, have you, Charlie?
No.
But we'll swap on the way back and see what he thinks. And I think it always helps having two perspectives of the bike when we do it. And one, we can cater for like the short asses like me, and then the lanky people. So where I try taller bikes and tell people what it's like for height and whatnot, don't you pull out of there, you fucker. And then the comparison for someone that's quite tall like Charlie is, it makes a difference having both ends of the spectrum. I think he's just happy to be back on my Tiono, to be honest. He's weaving around behind me and everything. The roads are wet and greasy, so we're not going to go mad.
Just noticed my elbow slider's loose.
Oh, have you? I got a small Allen key in my bag for my GoPro if you want me to do it up when we stop. Oh yeah, don't lose that, you need them. So, what do you think of it looking at it, dear?
Oh, I had neutral.
Oh, just don't bother. You're wasting your time on an Aprilia trying to get neutral at traffic lights.
No. I like it.
What to look at?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think the front's a bit hit and miss. I'm not totally drawn on the front of it.
They could have done more with a dash, but yeah, the screen is quite simple.
Yeah, I quite like this extra bit around the edge though. Did you notice that bit?
No, I haven't really do it properly, but
It's like a little bit of extra wind deflection with this bit going on here.
alright.
It's surprisingly low. This sort of style and thingy bike, they're normally quite tall, aren't they? This is 800 mil. So my Tiono is 838, I believe.
It's quite a wide seat though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a chunky seat, but I still think it's low for what it, for the thingy of the bike. Like a Tiger 900 is taller than this, and even like the Tracer 9 and stuff. I think even the Tracer 7 might be taller than this. It is comfortable, I will give it that. Yeah, I think you'll find it comfy. But we did notice with our friend yesterday when we were flicking through the dash, as you do, and looking through bits and pieces, it hasn't got rider modes, has it?
No, he said he tried to look, but it didn't have any.
So I'm going to have a look for it properly, but I couldn't even find ways to really change your ABS settings and your traction control settings and stuff. I really need to look into it because I couldn't find them on the quick glimpse through that we were looking at. Like you say, there's not rider modes, and you thought, because obviously you can go off-road and stuff with it and whatnot, there'd be different modes, wouldn't there? There's not. That surprised me, to be honest. Is it still 30 all the way through it?
Yeah.
Oh, I better slow down.
Car up like chuff.
There's a car up your chuff. But this is going on YouTube, so you've got to behave. What was I saying?
Rider modes.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you'd have thought, wouldn't you? Even like a standard, I don't know, road, off-road and manual or something. Wouldn't you have thought? I'd have thought.
Yeah, possibly. You have to check when we stop.
Yeah, have a proper look for it. Look through the dash properly. I think it took me, you, Webb, and like 3 sales guys yesterday to work out the heated seat. So I don't know where he was going, but I think he wanted us to go with him.
First wave of the year.
Yeah. This is your first ride of the year, isn't it? Is it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Did you take the Touareg out before or after Christmas?
Oh, I did, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Second ride of the year.
Bloody hell, I've just gone from 112 miles and it's just dropped down to 66 in a heartbeat.
You did have 88 when you picked it up.
Hey?
88 miles. On the tank.
Oh yeah, but it was just reading 112. I never really go by it because like what's just happened, they changed so quick.
This is full and this will run out before that.
That is true. So I think that car has realised that there's average cameras because he's not on your chuff anymore. Yeah, the main thing that people asked me about this was the build quality. Because obviously it being Chinese, I think they're curious. But to be honest, so far it looks okay, but it's not done. I think I'm like the first person to take it out. So it's not got like any wear and tear miles on it yet, you know? We did notice this bar has got loose already. That's just a quick Allen key and tighten it up, but So I'd like the build quality we can mention. We can go over that when we stop and have a look at it. But how it fares up after, I don't know, 5,000 miles and all weathers, I can't obviously question if it's going to go, if the engine bolts are going to go furry, and you can't, can you? Now, quickly, do you think it's better off going straight here than turning off, because it floods that way?
Yeah, go straight, yeah.
And I'm fine going through floods, but I don't really want you to take my journey through floods. So yeah, the how it will be after 5,000-10,000 miles all year round riding, I couldn't tell you what the quality of it's going to be like, because obviously I've not got it there, but the build quality of it now I can discuss about. Obviously. You know when I said yesterday it was vibey? Like right now it's absolutely fine. We're at 35 and I'm in 4th, and it's okay. But you wait until we get the thingy bit and you get it up to what, 70, 75, or even, to be honest, like 65, you can start to feel the vibe. I think you'll feel it more than what I do. Yeah. More and more manufacturers and stuff now, like 700cc and below, all sit around 67 brake, so they can be restricted for A2, don't they?
Yeah.
That seems the way that manufacturers are going with it. Oh, I keep flashing people. The way manufacturers are going with stuff, so they can make it A2 compatible. And if it's not, it's set at 47 brake horsepower anyway. So anything less than 700 and below, I do think that is the way they're going. Obviously you've got the RS 660 and the Chiona 660 is a little bit different, but it does seem to be the way that manufacturers are doing things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the obviously this isn't a mid-weight, but the mid-weight range of bikes, the sales are through the roof currently. You think of the amount of Suzukis. There's a puddle so you can get over. I'm going to go through it because I can. I've got to get wet feet.
Oh, smash me, you bastard.
Yeah, the mid-weight range, like the Suzuki 8R, the 8S, the Kawasaki Z650, the middle weight range. Like I say, the sales are through the roof, aren't they? They seem to be the desirable things. People aren't going out and buying 1000cc sports bikes anymore.
You can't use them.
No, you can't use them. And the sports bike does seem to be a dying breed, I think. But that was a long-winded way to get to what I was going to say to you, that you're looking for something along this lines because you want to come touring with me. Obviously the RSV4 is uncomfortable, so you want something comfy, but something that you can also hoon around on a Sunday and have a laugh with me on the twistings.
Yeah.
And you rid the GSX. GX, didn't you? The 1000. And you said that wasn't quite grunt enough.
If I had 20 or 30 brake more, I'd have had it.
Yeah, but I think you're very, well, I already know that you're going to think very much the same about this. I really do, because this hasn't got the power that the GX has got. So it is the thought of where they're doing the whole making it so it's A2 compatible. And when I was having that conversation with you this morning about this brake horsepower, you said you don't need that power on the road anymore.
No. A Touareg thing I played with, that was fun.
Yeah, but you'll ride this and you'll say, yeah, it's alright and thingy and whatnot, and then I'll say, oh, would you be interested in it then for your bike? And you'll say, no, I want it to have a little bit more power.
I'm fussy.
See? So it's a complicated one, isn't it? So you've got people like you people that have had their licences and don't need an A2 licence and all that jazz, that do want that little bit more power. I like the adjustable screen.
Yeah, we were playing with that. It's quite easy to adjust in it. So.
Yeah, but like there's a few bikes that I took out, like the Tenere, but sorry, the Touareg that we had, for instance. It was you couldn't change the height of the screen, and because I'm little, like the screen is wrong. I can't, like, I have to look through it, and it's dirty and shitty, and you don't really want to be looking through it. It's like having a constant dirty visor, and then the wind deflection of it doesn't work as it should because I'm little. So I quite like having the screen adjustable.
Fucking.
Do you reckon they repaired this bit of road yet? It wasn't smashed up. No. Yeah, so I like the adjustable screen. Like so when you get on it, when we come back, you can rise it up, can't you? And I know a lot of bench bikes have it now, but like I say, some I've ridden they don't, and then it's all wrong for me. So much so, when I took the Touareg Rally out and I put the footage up, you actually said to me, why didn't you wear a helmet mount camera? Why did you wear a chest mount? And I turned around and went, that is a helmet mount.
Yeah.
Just because I'm so small on it.
You say equal?
Yeah. I thought that was a 125, but it's not. What is it?
Some bit of vintage.
Yeah, it looks it, doesn't it? I'd like to say that I can smell vintage, but I can't, so... And that's another thing about this, it doesn't give you that, like what I said about the Tenere. Why do I keep saying Tenere? What I keep saying about the Touareg? It doesn't give you, and the GX actually, I said the same about that, it doesn't give you the feel that you want to ride like a complete dick.
No. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. Oh.
Yeah, I apologise on the mic now. Charlie's just got over that cold flu bug thing going about. So there's probably going to be a fair bit of sniffing from him and coughing.
A lot of phlegm.
And a chianting.
Definitely don't.
Have you ever had chianting?
I'm not rich.
It might taste exactly like it then, you don't know. Like I was saying yesterday, I am the ultimate cold arse, aren't I?
You is, yes.
Like, it can be 28 degrees and I'll complain that I'm cold. Like, I am a proper cold arse. But with a heated seat on this and the heated grips, like now it's raining, but I'm comfortable. Like if you said to me, oh Jem, you've got to ride 300 miles up north now, I could do it. Because I'm warm, I'm comfy. There's nothing worse riding when you're really, really cold, is there? Like you probably are now.
I live cold.
I get you a coffee. But yeah, so it's nice.
Visor keeps misting up.
You've got your fin lock in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Took it out the other one.
Yeah, so it'd make a good all year round bike. Like if you're commuting all year or you've only got a bike license, because I know that's the case for a lot of people. You're warm, there's not a lot of, well, I can't say there's any really wind blast from it. Even around my legs and that, I can't feel anything. The only bit that got cold on me yesterday was my right ankle. I don't know why, but that was the only bit.
Your Velcro on your left is sort of split open, so on your trousers.
Yeah, well I got the citties on, so the top bit doesn't reach around the top of the citties. I should probably have put the boots on that Bully gave me, shouldn't I? My actual winter boots. rather than like the 10 pairs of socks that I've got on. And whatnot. I think it's a good value for money bike, isn't it? You're going to ask me how much they cost now, and I can't remember off the top of my head.
Call yourself a reviewer.
I know.
Disgusting.
It's all the information that I save in my head, and I can't remember it.
Clocks are nice and easy to read, even though the clock size is quite small. The whole dash is quite small.
Yeah, it's very visible, isn't it?
Yeah. There is a lot of like empty space either side of it.
Yeah. But
if you wanted to, you could easily mount a sat nav and it wouldn't be too intrusive. Because a lot of people put them up here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where my dad runs his on the tracer above it. I think that's where most people run sat navs, to be fair, on those style bikes. But the you got the tyre pressures on one side. Have you seen that?
Yeah, 2.2 and 2.5, and it tells you what temperature they're at as well. Which
yeah,
is pretty good, which is quite good.
It's like a thingy for like the. Normally, you get quite a lot for your money with Chinese bikes, don't you? You get all the thingy gadgets.
I need this on my bike when I'm on track. Tell me what pressure my tyres are at.
How toasty they are.
And how toasty they are. Tell me if I need to push hard enough or not.
Yeah. Speed up. The VO2s are cold. You yeet yourself to the moon.
Yeah. I'm just flicking through the dash. There is no rider modes on this.
There isn't?
No.
No, I didn't think there was.
So you've got the vehicle, the phone, music, Moto Play, I don't know what that is, an app that you can connect, and then obviously settings. The vehicle information, you have rear wheel ABS on or off, traction control, rear wheel ABS on or off, traction control on or off, or upshift alert on or off. So it tells you when to change up.
Gear, yeah.
Basics.
Don't ride in the middle.
That's basically. And then it tells you your voltage, battery voltage, miles, fuel, which is showing nothing at the moment because we're on empty, I reckon. Showing the engine temp, showing my front wheel at 2.2 bar at 18 degrees, rear wheel at 2.5 bar at 22 degrees, and then it goes off, and then you've got, yeah, that's it. Nothing about rider mode, so.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything in it either that, like, you could adjust traction control and ABS. There's a thing on the handlebar to turn the ABS off.
Yeah, ABS off button, but you have to go into the vehicle. And you got rear wheel ABS. So I don't think you can turn off the front one. And then traction control. You have to actually go into the settings while you're riding.
Can you turn it up and down though?
Have a try. Yeah, so rear wheel. So you can only turn the rear wheel ABS off.
Yeah.
Off and on. There's no settings. Traction control is on or off, which funny when it goes off, bike's laying down.
What?
When it's on, when the traction control is on, the bike is stood upright.
Like on the dash or something?
On the dash.
Right.
But then when you turn it off, the bike's laying down.
Okay.
They probably expected to fall off, I think. I'll show you when we get back, you can record it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, traction control off, bike is laying down. When it's on, the bike is up. For some reason, when you turn it on, it just comes off.
So
And
there's
then you can turn that shift light on. So when you want to change shift, and you can change what revs you want it to come on.
okay. So you can't turn the traction control down or up. It's just on or off.
On bike up or bike down.
Okay.
Oh shit, I've got it in off-road mode at the moment. So that means ABS is off. No, I want that on. Right.
So for it to be off, it's because there's no rider modes. If you want it to be off-road, the bike's got to be laying down on the dash, basically. Is that right? Don't ride in the middle. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, if you want it off, yeah.
No, if you're riding off-road,
Yeah.
you basically want the bike laying down on the dash.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for some reason it highlights the front as well, but you can only change the rear.
Yeah, because it's got dual ABS, front and rear.
Let me check.
So, there we go.
It's all wet.
Yeah, we have been caught in the rain, it's very wet. That's the CF Moto. It's a win from Charlie. So there we go. So we went riding, it absolutely pissed it down. We were going to pull over somewhere nice, do this talky bit with the bike and stuff, but it was absolutely hammering it down. We got soaked, so we've just come home, and you're going to have to put up with us rambling about the bike in my office. On the plus side, you do get to see my dog. But yeah, so we had the CF Moto 700 MT. We done some riding on that. What are your thoughts?
It's alright. Liked it.
Value for money, you can't really complain, can you?
What was it?
6,499.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can compare it to. You can't compare it to a GS because it's not that. It's.
No,
We were saying it's more Tenere.
this is what we were saying in the
Stuff like
video,
that.
isn't it? You can't compare it to a Multistrada or a GS 1250 example.
No.
You could compare it to like the 900 GS.
Yeah.
And whatnot like
It's
that. But
still a decent bike.
for value for money, you can't really complain about it. Like the biggest win for me was the heated seat and the heat grips, because, and like I said before, I'm a proper cold ass. And the way I explained it to you this morning, like if I woke up, the sun was out a little bit, it's cold, bitterly cold out there, but I wanted to go riding, and on my Chiona, I'd been a bit like, ugh, all right, and forced myself to do it. One, because I have to because of work, and two, it's thingy. But like this morning, I woke up to take the CF out, and I was like, yeah, all right, let's go, because I knew I was going to be warm, I was going to be dry. Well, not dry, but warm. There's no direct wind blast like all around you. Like your legs didn't even get like massive wind blast, did they? They were just.
No, I had a look at it this morning. Obviously, you got the front screen, and then you had a bit of plastic that went around the fairing, like raised up. So I think that probably deflects quite a bit.
Helps as well, doesn't it? If I wouldn't, that's a really difficult one for me, unless I was commuting all the time, and I don't know if it was one I'd go and buy. Not because of nothing wrong with the bike personally, it just wasn't my taste. And I know we shouldn't say it, but I want more power. It was a little bit lacking in the power side. It's only 67 brake horsepower. You can't overly complain. For the brake horsepower it is in the power delivery, it was actually fine. But
in the weather and the conditions we were in, it was fine.
Perfect for yesterday, wasn't it? It was absolutely pissing it down.
Yeah.
There was no thingy. It was nice in that weather. It was the ideal bike for that condition. But there's thingy bits with it as well. It's really vibey.
You found that it was very vibey and stuff.
Yeah.
I found a little bit, but
yeah, you didn't go like bypass way to get like 70, 75. So I found it really, really vibey. The rear brake diabolical. It might as well not have been there, to be honest. And I had to stop. There was some roadworks this morning. I had to stop. So it was a long stop, so I just turned the bike off, but I was on a hill. I just sit there with my foot on the rear brake. And you normally just like do that. This was like my whole foot was down to try and push it enough. It was just, it weren't. And then it was crap anyway. It was just crap.
Yeah.
It was got dual ABS, the front and rear, but the rear brake was crap.
I don't use a rear brake, so I don't really.
No, but like in that situation, it was it wasn't the best of rear brakes. I said the heated grips and the heated seat is a good addition. The only bit that I'd change about it is the button for the seat is sort of behind you, and there's no indication on the dash of what it's in. So you're fumbling around trying to press the button, and you don't know if it's on, if it's off, it's in the hottest setting, the coolest setting. You don't know. It'd be nice if there was just a little indication on the dash, just saying.
When I rode it, I put it in the hottest because I was quite cold.
It gets really hot though, doesn't it? It's like burn your bum hot.
And like you say, you need a thing to tell you, even if they can make a button obviously on the seat or on the dash or whatever, so you can change it to turn it off or whatever, and it tells you it's off.
Yeah, just to tell you what you.
Literally, just like.
You are fumbling around.
And I also had them thick gloves, and you couldn't really feel. You could feel the button, but you couldn't really feel if you're doing anything.
Yeah. I was saying it'd be nice if it had a quick shifter and a down blipper. But even if it didn't have a down blipper, it'd be nice to have the quick shifter. It's sort of standard on majority of bikes you get now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have it. But it's not the end of the world. It's just little niggly things that I think it doesn't have rider modes. We figured that out.
Yeah, it didn't have any.
It doesn't have rider modes. And it didn't... You can't adjust your ABS or your traction control, so you can't...
It's on or off.
Yeah, that is it. There's no adjustment to it. You did find... So we say there's no rider modes, because there isn't, but if you hold the ABS down, it does come up on the dash saying off-road, doesn't it? But you found a comical thing that on the dash, there's a picture of the bike. When the ABS and the traction control and that was on, the bike is upright.
Bike is upright and the rear wheel is green. To tell you that's on. As soon as you turn it off, the bike goes on its side and the rear wheel is red. So I take it it's telling you if you turn it off, you will fall over.
It just made me laugh. You were riding along and just making the bike fall over on the dash. So I thought that was quite comical. But yeah, I can't fault the build quality. And like I said in the video, I was the first person to take this bike out. There weren't like lots of miles on it. 200 miles, I think. Well, I gave it back with 260 on, so I collected it with next to no miles on it. Yeah. But the build quality itself was fine. There was no that front, the support strength bar.
That wasn't entirely the bike. That was just a bolt gone loose.
Yeah, and that, to be fair, it's going to rattle. Yeah. Anyway, but I can't comment on like what the build quality is going to be like in 10,000 miles. How it's going to stand up to weather conditions. If the engine bolt's going to go furry, and I can't comment on that because it didn't have enough miles on it to tell. But initially, the first thingy stuff feels all right. We did say the switch gear was a bit meh.
Very thin.
Just, I don't think they'd break. I don't think they were anything either. Just a bit. Yeah,
they look very flimsy, but
with that sort of stuff, you could tell it was built to that budget. Yeah. And like the front screen was on the turn things, and they were clunky, no smooth.
I think if they got hot and cold for like a couple of years, and you tried to adjust them, I think they'd be prone to
snapping or
breaking,
be brittle. Yeah. But there's not. It was a funny one. It was obviously it's a Chinese bike, 67 brake horsepower. It's low, it's 800 mil, which I quite liked. It was. I was sat one-legged, flat-footed, no problem whatsoever. It is 240 kilo. Yeah, you were fine, you lanky bastard. It was 240 kilo. Not a big deal when you're going along and that lot. I moved it about in the driveway and I was a bit fluffed at the end of it.
You just have to
counteract the weight.
It's a big hefty bike, but it
is what it is, sort of thing. Yeah. But that's where you're stepping away from, because like the rally, what did I say that was? 100 or 200? Well, it wasn't even that. It was like 197 kilo. So it's in the same bracket. It's a 690 or 660. Sorry, thingy. Yeah. So then
I found that was a lot taller though.
Yeah, but if you weight comparison to that, it's a 700 and it's quite hefty. You're talking GS weight and stuff.
Yeah.
With that one then, aren't you? But we were thinking you can't compare it to the GSs, the multi-stradas and stuff like that. You just can't. Is it the way that world's going? Is it going to be more Chinese and stuff?
Yeah.
You think it's going to?
Yeah.
It's going to be popular.
Well, how much is that? 6.5.
6,499. Yeah.
Yeah. You think how many can you get brand new? I know it's not going to have all the equipment on it.
It got quite a bit of equipment.
Quite a bit. But you think also brand new GS and multi-strada right now, they're 30 plus, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And you think someone in, I don't know, I wouldn't say the city centre because it's not really built for that, but someone that wants to get started on doing stuff. You moan.
He wants a sweetie. Yeah.
Get started. It is a great starter bike. You wouldn't want to jump straight on a GS, spend 30 grand or multi-strada or something like that.
And it's like we said as well, because obviously it could be made A2 compatible.
Yeah.
If you're not wanting the little naked bikes and thingy, and that is your more thingy style of bike you're going to be touring, it's a great introduction level, innit? So I will give it to Stu on that side of things. I wouldn't own one, but not for anything physically wrong with the bike. If I had one, it would literally just be a winter bike, because like I say, I didn't mind going out in the wet and the cold on it, because
even for me, I had them levers on.
Yeah.
I had some under stuff on, but
once all the heated stuff was on and there was hardly any wind blast, and I thought it's ideal. That's the only way I'd have one, and then I couldn't justify 6.5 grand to ride a bike 2 months of the year.
No.
So for me, it isn't for me, but it's going to appeal to a lot of people. And like I said to you, it's not just the A2 side of it. It's like when my dad thought his Tenere 1200 XT it just got too heavy for him and wanted to step down. It's a good level, but then it's still 240 kilos. So yeah, you sort of, there was nothing physically wrong with the bike. There's bits that could be upgraded on it to make it more thingy.
Yeah.
Like they've put money into having a heated seat and heated grips, but not money to have a quick shifter on it, which is pretty much standard on stuff. Rider modes. It'd be nice to have rider modes. It'd be nice to be able to change the traction control level instead of just being on and off to adjust it to you. The dash is very clear, but it's very basic.
It's very small, but it's very clear.
Yeah. And then obviously they've got the money to put
and they put the tyre temperature
and sensor
pressure.
Yeah, so they put the money in to put the sensors on that to do that. So there's like little bits that for a bike the priorities are different.
Yeah, it's like you don't really need the. I wouldn't
No,
say you
don't
wouldn't
need-
really need the pressure and the temperature for that,
No.
but
I'd
obviously-
rather have something else instead of that.
or a cruise control.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, just more little stuff that would suit that bike better.
But it's nice. It's the way it is. It's right.
Yeah. I can't say I'll fault it because I can't, but I can't also say I would have one. It's sort of one of those thingy bikes, isn't it?
I wouldn't be upset if I got given one.
No,
I'd enjoy it,
no,
but I wouldn't go out to buy it purposely.
no. But that's just us.
Yeah.
It's just like you can literally look around the room. There's an R6 right there. That's the sort of stuff we track. We thingy. We're not big adventure bike riders. So where like Webb might ride it and think it was the best thing ever and really enjoyed it and think actually I could get on well with one of these because it's just his. So you can't go off us saying we wouldn't spend our money on it because it's not reason for any wrong with the bike. It's just not our thing.
No. Possibly at the moment, no.
No.
In the future, but
It'd be interesting to see if CF step into the 1,000 mark with that. Like equivalent that you could compare to the GSs and stuff. But the perfect way that someone thingied it, because the amount they are and the value for money is a throwaway bike.
someone said that, yeah.
It's like you're not really gonna. It's a throwaway bike.
Mm.
Use it all year round, all weathers, commute,
put 50,000 miles on it if it will do 50,000 miles. Chinese, don't know. We've not got one to know if it'll do that yet. And chuck it away. It's done. Move on. Innit?
I like PCP, have it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Put a few thousand miles on it. Never clean it, and then...
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
Pretty much.
You're not going to be bothered. It's not going to devalue as much as your Multistrada is. But no, I have to say, it was a good bike. It's not for me. Lots of value for money. The build quality is actually decent for what you're getting.
I think it looked quite smart.
It does look smart. I think the front end is a bit Marmite. You either like it, you don't like it. Like you said, colours, it's very white.
Very white.
But other colour options would be great. So that is the overall we've took from it. It's like, it's not a bad bike. It's not a great bike. It's just that middle class, like that. It does the job. It's value for money. It'll make you happy riding it about. But the stuff you change on it. So it's not in the top category, but it's not in the bottom category either. It's just that it is what it is bike, innit?
Isn't it one of their first time, innit? Is it their first time?
In that style, yeah.
So it's a decent start.
Yeah. We've got the 450 next, the 450 MT to try. So we can sort of compare them to, obviously, same brand and see what happens. But yeah, so it's not a no, it's not a yes, it is what it is.
It's all right.
I'd say go and try one if you've not ridden anything like that, or you want to step into that range, or you just passed your test and you don't want a bloody great GS or a Multistrada or an Africa Twin, you want something, I would say go and look at them. There was
especially for the money as well.
Yeah.
You can't pass it off because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the attracting points of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good...
And I think it had was it 4 years warranty as well?
Yeah, 4 years manufacturer warranty, yeah.
Yeah, it may be cheap, but still, you've got quite decent warranty with it.
Value for money is top notch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we took from it. So, anyway, we're going to love you and leave you because I've got to go and cook him a burger for lunch. So, let's get on to... Let's catch up soon. Look out for the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what other bikes you want to see and what other bikes you want us to do. And hopefully you don't mind him getting involved. Look at that beautiful face. Anyway, love you lots. Bye-bye.